Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Christmas Eve edition of NCW's Mayhem. Welcome everyone here at one and all to Nightmare Championship Wrestling. I am your commentator for the evening, Joshua Little, as always, bringing all the action live here tonight from Pensacola, Florida. So here we go here, ladies, tonight. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome, here we go, one and all, for the opening Battle Royal Championship. It is on the line here tonight, and we got all walks of life walking into this 8-man pin and give up only situation for the Battle Royal Championship. Every man must be eliminated, and the last man standing will be the NCW Battle Royal Champion. From left to right, we got Jay Mercer, Joshua Benjamin, the coach, Dave Daniels, the current Battle Royal Champion, Samuel Ryan. Also, we have Marshall Stevens, Rick Stew, PDP, and the Total Impact Samuel Ryan, rounding out the 8 men who will walk into this NCW Battle Royal Championship. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen, live here tonight from Pensacola, Florida, ready to bring you this action here on Christmas Eve. Here we go. And it looks like the first man making his way down to the ring for this, the NCW Battle Royal Championship. Here he is, a newcomer to NCW. He is Marshall Stevens. The superstar is here with us, ready to go here tonight. Marshall Stevens will be featured in that NCW's Rise to Stardom Season 8 tournament, as we have already gotten that kicked off with the first episode. Remember, those individuals, the 8 men entering that tournament, will have 3 regular shows before finally 8-man tournament will take place, and we will crown the winner at one of the pay-per-views. So the finals will take place on a pay-per-view. However, you got to work through your ranks. You definitely want to work through that tournament, and you want to get a feel for all your opponents in the weeks leading up to it. Marshall Stevens gets a first look here, or gets another look here at a couple guys who are in that tournament, guys who are favored to win that tournament over him. But perhaps here tonight, Marshall Stevens can walk away with the Battle Royal Championship. A lot of guys who have won Rise to Stardom have won the Battle Royal Championship fairly quickly, moving into Nightmare Championship Wrestling as newcomers. Nonetheless, here's another man entering the Rise to Stardom Season 8 tournament, the one and only, the coach, Dave Daniels. So the coach, here with us, ready to go tonight. He's, like I said, entering that NCW's Rise to Stardom Season 8 tournament, and he's actually heavily favored. He's looked at as one of the top 3 or 4 prospects. A lot of polls have him in third as far as perhaps walking out the winner of that tournament. We shall see if that happens in the coming weeks, especially leading up to that huge tournament that will take place. Nonetheless, the coach, Dave Daniels, here with us, ready to go. See. So here we go. The coach, Dave Daniels, ready to go here this evening for the opening Battle Royal Championship. And much like Marshall Stevens, we will see how these men fare in the coming weeks. Perhaps they can walk out the winners of that entire season, that being Season 8. Nonetheless, it's not about that. Tonight is about getting in your opponent's head, getting a feel for your opponents that are entering the Rise to Stardom tournament with you, as well as the main goal, people, and that is walking away with the NCW Battle Royal Championship. Can the coach or Marshall Stevens get it done tonight? If not, perhaps it is this man, a former Battle Royal champion in his own right. Here he is, the only Canadian redneck you know, the one, the only, the rampaging redneck, the Trailer Park Trailblazer, the one and only Rick Stew. So, Rick Stew here with us once again this evening. Rick Stew, we seen him at Oblivion as he faced Samuel Ryan, who will also be in this 8-man matchup. Rick Stew, I believe, ended up losing to Samuel Ryan on the grandest stage of them all. Nonetheless, Rick Stew is here with us this evening, ready to go, and we're going to see if he can take back the NCW Battle Royal Championship. If he wins it on this evening, ladies and gentlemen, this will be a 3-time Battle Royal champion. Rick Stew also will be featured in a singles match, I believe, later tonight on the card. Merry holidays, happy Christmas to everybody, ladies and gentlemen, and away we go, right here on NCW's Monday Night Mayhem. And the next man, making his way down to the ring. Here he is, the one, the only, Joshua Benjamin. Joshua Benjamin, a great cruiserweight coming through the ranks of Rise to Stardom Season 8. We're going to see how he fares in the tournament, an 8-man tournament. You got about a 12% chance of winning, everybody equal odds. We're going to see how he fares, and actually he's been doing fairly well as of late. He entered a multi-man cruiserweight ladder match where he actually walked away with the victory over 5 other cruiserweights in a 6-man ladder match, folks. So Joshua Benjamin showing everyone he and that shooting star he possesses is for real. Nonetheless, Joshua Benjamin here with us, ready to go tonight for another shot at the Battle Royal Championship. Fans, you got to watch out for all these Rise to Stardom guys. They actually had a little bit of experience with the opening Battle Royal as of late. They actually opened up, I believe, 3 shows ago on NCW's Mayhem. Title wasn't on the line, but here tonight it is. And a couple of those guys who were in that match find themselves in this championship match, including this man. Here he is, one of the finest cruiserweights in the world, Joshua Benjamin. Now, with those individuals in the ring, it looks like it's time for the next man to make his way down to the ring. This entire arena looks like it has gone black here, ladies and gentlemen. All you see is the flashes of cameras here in the darkness. Who in the world could this be? Oh, well, what do you know? It's the Motor City Menace, hailing from Detroit, Michigan, PDP. PDP coming down to the ring, a former Battle Royal champion in his own right. PDP has been looking for his moment here in the 2K19 season. He's been looking to capture a championship. And ladies and gentlemen, this is no slouch. This is a former NCW Livewire champion. Also, along with his Battle Royal Championship reign, PDP, a former multiple-time mid-card champion, and we're going to see, can he walk away with the opening Battle Royal right here tonight, once again, making him a 3-time Battle Royal champion. The Battle Royal Championship defended weekly, on a weekly basis. Every show, every opening matchup of every show is for the Battle Royal Championship, or it is at least a battle royal in the least. Nonetheless, the championship is on the line here tonight, here on Monday Night Mayhem Christmas Eve edition. And fans, this ain't the land of sunshine, butterflies, and rainbows. No, sir. No, ma'am. This is not. This is the land of the nightmare. It's still a bad place. And we only got 2 little trees up there at the top of the ramp. That's all you get for these festivities here tonight. Other than that, we are remaining in the nightmare verse, if you will. And here we go. The man who actually won that All Rise to Stardom opening battle royal weeks ago. Here he is, Jay Mercer. Jay Mercer has been setting himself apart from the pack, actually walks in as the odds-on favorite to win the entire Rise to Stardom Season 8. Jay Mercer, a phenomenal talent, to say the least, and he showed that on Rise to Stardom when he faced Everett Constanelli in a one-on-one match, a matchup he salivated at the thought of even having that matchup, and he got it done. He went in there and had a good showing, but at the end of the day, it was Everett who put him down, and Jay Mercer ends up walking away with the loss that night, but a huge respect earned for Jay Mercer. In my opinion, the loss was just as valid as the win, because in that matchup, Jay Mercer showed everybody he's got a big gas tank and he can go for days, has endurance, and not only that, but has the cardio to outlast so many others here in the land of the nightmare. Jay Mercer, a man who has challenged for many titles here with us in the land of the nightmare. The only one he's ever won is, I believe, the Battle Royal Championship. Nonetheless, Jay Mercer could win Rise to Stardom and make his way towards Luke Luger for that Bloodsport Championship, possibly in the future. And now, the next man making his way down to the ring for this, the opening NCW Battle Royal Championship. Here he is, one half of the Midnight Mafia. He is the Total Impact himself, Samuel Ryan. Total Standard, the Total Impact. This man is a former 2-time hardcore champion in his own right. Won those back in 2015, though, ladies and gentlemen. It's been years since this young man has won a championship, and here tonight, he could be looking to silence the naysayers and walk away with a championship that I don't believe he's ever held. Samuel Ryan, odds-on favorite to not win this match. A lot of people believe that he may go out early. I personally have seen Samuel Ryan compete many, many times over his career, and I'm telling you now, ladies and gentlemen, do not sell this powerhouse short, and he has the agility of a frickin' deer. Anyways, nonetheless, Samuel Ryan joins the rest of the challengers here in the ring, and that means that there is only one man left to make his way down to the ring. And the next man, making his way down to the ring, hailing from Loudoun, Oklahoma, he is the one and only NCW Battle Royal Champion. He is Samuel Ryan. Grim Sean Samuels. I messed that all up. Nonetheless, Grim Sean Samuels. There we go, I got it right. Nonetheless, here we go. Grim Sean Samuels, the current NCW Battle Royal Champion. The Carnivore of Caw makes his way down to the ring. This man has devoured many, many souls in the past, and you better believe that here tonight, I believe that this being the biggest man in the matchup will certainly take its toll on the other men here in this match. Here we go. Battle Royal Championship will be on the line. Of Sean Samuels picked up that title at the Last Click Per-View Game Over, and now here tonight, after winning it back last week, after losing it, of course, now comes in once again and looks to walk away with his championship reign intact. Can he get the job done? Or will the job do him in? We shall see, as the Battle Royal Championship is to be decided right here tonight. Grim, the master of that falling Samoan drop slam, the Grim drop, the carnivore of chaos is here with us, ready to kick some ass. Here we go. Bell has sounded. 8 men are in the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Only one can walk away with the title. There are moves being nailed everywhere. The Motor City Plunge getting nailed there on the coach, Dave Daniels. Looks like the smallest man in the matchup is matched up with the biggest man in the matchup, and Sean Samuels is choking the hell out of the cruiserweight in the corner. We got a pin here. Jay Mercer locks him down in that Mercer DDT. Uh-oh, we got our first pin here as it looks like Marshall Stevens is gone here. Kick out there by Samuel Ryan. This matchup will continue here for the total package. The coach, Dave Daniels, using what he's got to come back and look out. Oh! Redneck Rehab connects there. Samuel Ryan in trouble. Breaking it up there. Uh-oh. And Jay Mercer with that Mercer DDT. And now Sean Samuels will go for the pin. PDP and the coach still battling it out back and forth. Looks like Joshua Benjamin to kick out of that finisher. Staring down the barrel of the gun here with both Jay Mercer and Sean Samuels coming after him. Look out for PDP. Ooh, what a nasty maneuver there by PDP. The referee is down, though. And now Rick Stew and Samuel Ryan go toe-to-toe here. Referee's back up. Beautiful hip toss there. Jay Mercer going after. Oh, look at that. A jumping flatliner from out of nowhere. Grim's going for the pin on Jay Mercer. Only a 2 count there, and his matchup will continue. Ride DT connects there by Samuel Ryan. Samuel Ryan now looking right at the coach, and the coach nails him with the finisher. I don't know what the coach calls that. Maybe the game plan. Either way, the game plan puts it down. 2 count only there on Rick Stew. Hell out of his downed opponent. Good Lord, Jay Mercer got thrown over top of that everybody here. Oh, and we got a 3 count here as it looks like Samuel Ryan has been eliminated. Meanwhile, Rick Stew showing off the strength that he has here, ladies and gentlemen. Only 6 men remain. We have 2 eliminations thus far. We got a pin here on PDP by Rick Stew. We got 2 pinfalls. 1, 2, and no, the champion to get a shoulder up here. Jam's been holding his own here mostly in the matchup, but that could change as Sean Samuels now goes toe-to-toe with the coach. Game plan connects. The coach with that finisher now looking to play in some more damage. 2, 3, PDP is gone. The Motor City Menace is gone, and the coach goes down to the Superman punch. 1, 2, 3, the coach is gone. We're down to 4. Sean Samuels, Jay Mercer, Rick Stew, and Joshua Benjamin, the smallest man in the matchup. I don't even know who my money's on, but good Lord, the Redneck Rehab connects to Jay Mercer. Have mercy. Going for a pin off that finisher. 1, 2, 3. Oh, look at that reversal there. The power by the smaller opponent. We're down to 3, ladies and gentlemen. Sean Samuels has the cruiserweight up on his shoulders. Joshua Benjamin not looking good. Eats the Jurassic drop there. Shoots the half. Immediately the champion goes for the pin here. 1, 2, and 3. And just like that, we got 2 men left in this matchup. It is Sean Samuels going toe-to-toe here with the Trailer Park Trailblazer Rick Stew. Rick Stew's down now. Looks like Grim Sean Samuels looking to knot the arm up. Of the last contender here for his Battle Royal Championship. The Carnivore of Kaw looking to go to work, but no, Rick Stew scores with a knee there after the reversal, and he's in control. Rick Stew, look at this, locks in a camel clutch. Will he make the champion tap here? No, finds the back door and pulls his legs right out from under him. Rick Stew in a bad way. Look out. Went for another Superman punch. This time Rick Stew must have dodged that somehow. And then a clothesline to the back of the head while he's got him in the turnbuckle. And now Rick Stew looking to repay. Grim Sean Samuels with that vicious arm lock stomp there. Now turning his attention. Goodness, I was thinking he was going after the leg, but that attack's a lot more than just the leg, ladies and gentlemen. The big man, Rick Stew now, going after Grim Sean Samuels again. Look at this, tosses him around the ring once again. I've never seen another man manhandle Grim Sean Samuels quite like that before. Carnivore Kaw, not looking good. Look out! Trailer Park Trailblazer connects with that deadly maneuver there, and he is in full control here for the Battle Royal title. And good Lord, he is just throwing Grim Sean Samuels all over the ring. Going for a pin. 2 count and 3. Rick Stew here on Christmas Eve recaptures the NCW Battle Royal Championship. Congratulations to the rampaging redneck here tonight. He used his redneck rehab over and over, getting the job done, doing what he had to do to eliminate the rest of the field. And it comes down to just himself and the champion. And then he would go on to put down Grim Sean Samuels too, thus making him the current 3-time NCW Battle Royal Champion. Congratulations to Rick Stew. He will move on to the next click-per-view aftermath and defend his championship in the next show. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations once again to the Trailer Park Trailblazer himself, the rampaging redneck Rick Stew, your new NCW Battle Royal Champion. All right, coming up next, fans, on Monday Night Mayhem, as you can see, we have a singles non-title exhibition here between the Bloodsport champion Luke Luger as he takes on his #1 contender's tag team partner and fellow cousin of chaos, Jeremy Barmore. Yes, as we've said, ladies and gentlemen, Luke Luger and Sean Kinney will fight once again inside the Bloodsport cage. But before we get there, Luke Luger has got to go through Jeremy Barmore right here this evening, ready to go for the NCW exhibition match. Non-title, here we go. The champion will not be putting his title on the line, of course. However, this singles matchup will be hotly contested. And here we go on Monday Night Mayhem. Live here tonight from Pensacola, Florida. Monday Night Mayhem, Christmas Eve edition. This, our first singles matchup of the evening. Making his way down to the ring first. Hailing from Brooklyn, New York, he is your NCW Bloodsport champion, Luke Luger. Luger is moving on at the next click-per-view aftermath, where he will face his #1 contender, Sean Kinney. Kenny Luger 2. It is definitely going to be an awesome matchup inside the Bloodsport cage. But before we can get there, Luke Luger has got to go one-on-one with Jeremy Barmore right here this evening. his opponent. Making his way down to the ring, he is one half of the Cousins of Chaos tag team, the one and only Jeremy Barmore. Jeremy Barmore, a former Battle Royal champion in his own right. He's also held the tag team titles here in NCW back when they were the Ultimate Tag Team Championships. We had 2 different tag titles at the time. Nonetheless, Jeremy Barmore and Sean Kinney are definitely poised to get another Tag Team Championship title run in the future. But for right now, it looks like Sean Kinney is faced on singles competition, and Jeremy Barmore is a byproduct of that, where he will now be taking on his cousin's future opponent at the next Click Per View Aftermath. Here we go. Luke Luger, Jeremy Barmore, singles competition here this evening, and Luke Luger is already coming out of the gate, the original outlaw, going after one half of the Cousins of Chaos right here in this singles matchup. This matchup already being pretty well-grounded here early in the match. Gotta believe Luke Luger has not been seen outside of the Bloodsport cage in some time. A singles competition may not suit Luke Luger and his style anymore. We'll see. With Jeremy Barmore, excuse me there, ladies and gentlemen, having technical difficulties there. Nonetheless, look out. Luke Luger, reversal with an elbow to the gut into his own vertical suplex there, putting down Jeremy Barmore, and he's already in front here just like that. A nice reversal, and he comes right back, but look out, Jeremy Barmore. Good Lord, the firecracker that this young man is has a lot of agility and strength. Now, Barmore looking, oh, look at this. Oh, man, a figure 4 cloverleaf of sorts. Figure 4 cloverleaf, that move looked devastating. Now, toe-to-toe here. Got a leg, drops him back with the whip, and he's not done. Beautiful knee smash there to follow. And just like that, the simplicity of this basic moveset that is Jeremy Barmore is now getting the job done. You can call it what you want, but he is laying the punches and laying the hits here to Jeremy Barmore, doubling it up, or excuse me, to Luke Luger, doubling it up with that double stomp to the gut, maybe perhaps going for a third. No, instead electing to take him to his feet. And the original outlaw sent into the turnbuckle. Nice jawbreaker reversal. And just like that, the power of Luke Luger is unmatched here, ladies and gentlemen. Good Lord. On display there. Oh my goodness. Luke Luger trying to decapitate folks out here on Christmas Eve. Super kick into the turnbuckles. Good Lord, Luke Luger is going off here, ladies and gentlemen. Luger now. Going for the pin. 1, 2, and no. Barmore kicking out there at 2. Luke Luger now staring down his down opponent. Wondering what else he's got to do here. Uh-oh. Luger now. Oh, reversal there by Jeremy Barmore. A much-needed reversal, and now Barmore fighting back for all these big time. Knee to the gut, kitchen sink modification through the ropes, sending him out of the ring. Now, Luke Luger in unfamiliar territory. He has not fought outside of a ring in quite some time. Oh, and he's doing quite well. Just like that, German suplex, and Luke Luger is right back in the fight here. You gotta believe Sean Kinney is backstage watching this matchup very closely on the monitor, watching every move that Luke Luger is making here. Certainly wants to take it to his opponent. at the next Click-Per-View Aftermath, and he certainly wants to dethrone the longest reigning Bloodsport champion of all time. And look out! The viciousness, the malice on display here. Luger is just demolishing Jeremy Barmore. Look at this. Got his head pinned up under his knee and the rope here. Oh, and the knee drop to the back. Just taking it to his opponent. And Luke Luger is barely keeping his sanity together here, ladies and gentlemen. Right here on Christmas Eve, he's looking to send Jeremy Barmore not home for a healthy, happy Christmas. No, he's looking to send him to the morgue. Barmore now got a hold of him. Belly to Barmore, just like that on the Bloodsport champion. 1, 2, 3. Jeremy Barmore picks up a win here on Luke Luger here this evening. Wow, just like that, Jeremy Barmore waiting for the tides to turn his way. He knew this wasn't a Bloodsport match. He didn't have to knock him out or submit him. Instead, Jeremy Barmore just had to get past Luke Luger and pin him. 1, 2, 3 off the belly to Barmore. Puts it right down. That's where he reversed his finisher there, and the way these two went, look out. Belly to Barmore connects. I thought he was going to get a rope break here, and from this angle, it looks like a rope break. But our referee, our senior referee, Jeff Bobcat, obviously not catching that. Nonetheless, this matchup, moving on here this evening, ladies and gentlemen, Jeremy Barmore is your winner, and he holds a win over Luke Luger. Wow. The first time Luke Luger's lost in quite some time. However, fans, it was by pinfall. Neither by knockout or submission. He has not lost by knockout or submission, I believe, ever in his entire NCW career. However, here tonight, that does not take away from the fact that Jeremy Barmore just pinned the Bloodsport champion right here this evening on the Christmas Eve edition of Monday Night Mayhem. Congratulations to your winner, Jeremy Barmore. All right, coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, on Monday Night Mayhem, here we go. We got Syndicate member Brian Knight taking on former world champion Everett Constanelli, the community's own legacy champion, in a non-title matchup here this evening versus the Phoenix, Brian Knight. So here we go. Constanelli and Brian Knight going one-on-one here this evening. I'm going to tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, Brian Knight has actually been picking up the wins here this year, left and right. Ended up putting down Valak, another former world champion. If Brian Knight can put down Everett Constanelli here as well, he will be on quite a roll here this evening. Or here this year, especially starting out here with us in 2K19. Nonetheless, right here tonight on Monday Night Mayhem, can Everett Constanelli get the job done, or will Brian Knight end up walking away with the victory? Only time will tell. Only a match will suffice right here tonight on NCW. And now, the first man making his way down to the ring. Here he is, the one and only, the Phoenix, Brian Knight, Syndicate member. I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, you can say what you want, but this man has been on quite a roll as of late, putting down a lot of main eventers and showing everyone that every link in the chain that is the Syndicate is strong. And this man here could have been holding all his power back just to take out all the rest of the field. Nonetheless, here we go. Here he is tonight, representing the Syndicate, the Phoenix, Brian Knight, the Messiah of the backbreaker, or the modern day Messiah of the backbreaker, if you will. Like I said, fans, the Phoenix Brian Knight ended up putting down his last opponent, Valak, actually with ease in a singles competition. Now here tonight, the Phoenix will go on to meet Everett Constanelli and perhaps put down another former world champion. Can he do so here tonight on the Christmas Eve edition of Monday Night Mayhem? We shall see. The question is definitely going to be answered here in this singles competition. And now, his opponent, making his way down to the ring, he is the one and only Everett Constanelli. Hailing from Little Italy, New York, Everett Constanelli, a former two-time NCW World Champion. We've seen him win the New Generation title in the past, as well as the High Flyers, but he is your current Community Legacy Championship. And what does that mean? That means that it's not an NCW championship, ladies and gentlemen. It's actually one that belongs to the entire community. So it's an interesting championship, to say the least. And he's defended it against some great names. Only put it on the line, I believe, twice. Once against Harleton and once against Vogan. Both of which great, fantastic matches. You should definitely go check them out and support Everett Constanelli in his singles career outside of NCW. Also, shout out to Victory Wrestling. However, if you're sticking right here with us on Monday Night Mayhem, we got us a singles competition between Everett Constanelli, a man who has just returned here to the land of the Nightmare, and the Phoenix Brian Knight, a man who's been putting down main eventers as of late. And Everett Constanelli is definitely a big name, and we're going to see if the Phoenix Brian Knight can take down that being the Renaissance man, the one and only. Oh, look at this. Starting out immediately, going right after Everett Constanelli and putting him down with an inverted pump handle driver. And look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Brian Knight is not playing around early in this matchup. Got him hooked up already. And a gutbuster out of butterfly lockup. Brian Knight is going off here on Everett Constanelli. Knotting up the arms before finally a hammerlock arm breaker there by Brian Knight. Knight now. Was looking to go after a combination there. Instead, eats a snapmare after the reversal. And punches him right in the side of the head, boxing his ear there with that clubbing blow. And now multiple kicks and stomps here. And Everett Constanelli just doing the basics here to keep his opponent well grounded. Constanelli flips him over. Big time knee by Constanelli. Everett Constanelli, a multiple time champion all across the board. And I'm going to tell you what, Brian Knight could be having trouble here with the former world champion. Instead, suplex there into the ropes. Swiveling the hips, he's not done with another suplex. And now shades of Eddie Guerrero. The Phoenix Brian Knight nails a third one into a beautiful, perfect plex. But it looks like Everett Constanelli will kick out fairly early, and this matchup continues. Out. Big time sliding shin to the face there. Much of a punt kick into a beautiful deadlift powerbomb there by the Phoenix. This matchup has been 80-20, 80% Brian Knight for most of this matchup. Oh, man. Just like that, the crafty veteran that is Everett Constanelli stays in control of this matchup. Beautiful maneuvers there. Well, excuse me, they're not really the most beautiful maneuvers you've ever seen, as a matter of fact. They're actually quite simple, such as that knee trembler, but it gets the job done going after the pin. 2-0. Constanelli, who put down Jay Mercer in the last singles competition he has had, now walks into this singles one-on-one matchup trying to put down the Phoenix Brian Knight. Constanelli going right after Brian Knight here. Multiple stomps here to his downed opponent, the veteran, staying in control here of the Phoenix. On that rest hold there, that rear chin lock. Everett Constanelli stays in control here of Phoenix Brian Knight, and this singles matchup is continuing here. mean, it's it doesn't look like it's over, but he is going for a pin off that. 1, 2, no. Only a 1 count there off the rest hold. I can't believe that Everett Constanelli would be so bland as to attempt a pinfall after a chin lock. But Everett Constanelli is certainly that on another. Now. Ooh, beautiful wrist lock reversal there. And the Phoenix in control here. Look at that turn the tables. Knife connects. Just like that. Pulls his foreleg away from the ropes. 1, 2, 3. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, Everett Constanelli goes down to Brian Knight. This man has been on quite a tear as of late, putting down not only Valak, but also Everett Constanelli in the last few weeks. I'm going to tell you what, the Phoenix may be looking to challenge for a championship here in the future. Shit, the future may be now. And look at this. This is where he went for a pinfall after a chin lock. And I'm telling you, that dastardly Everett Constanelli would go so far as to try to embarrass the Phoenix Brian Knight. He was looking to shut that down right into the Nightfall. Bang! Nails his finisher there. Goes for the pin, and it is all game over. 1, 2, and 3. Done, Everett Constanelli. You got nothing on Brian Knight. Wow. The Phoenix, representing the Syndicate, gets the job done here tonight and puts down yet another former world champion here with us in the land of the nightmare. I'm going to tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, this is a man you better watch. He may not be on the horizon before he's just staring you dead in the face. Here he is, the winner here this evening, the one and only Phoenix Brian Knight. All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next on Monday Night Mayhem Christmas Eve edition, we have one half of the Cousins of Chaos, Sean Kinney, going toe-to-toe with the monster here in the land of the nightmare, David Newcomb. Former multiple-time world champion going up against the longest-reigning live wire champion of all time back when that championship was around. Since then, it has been unified with the Twitch television title, leaving not that many eFed titles for many people to challenge for. Nonetheless, we do have one number one contender to one of the eFed championships right here in this matchup, Sean Kinney, as he will be challenging Luke Luger at the next Click Per View, the very next episode 210, those two going head-to-head for the NCW Bloodsport title, and of course, this man, the Nuke, David Newcomb, on his way down to the ring, ready to go for NCW's Monday Night Mayhem. Here he is, the Nuke, David Newcomb, ready to go. This one-on-one affair is going to be between two mastodons here with us in the land of the nightmare. Both men having vastly different experiences here with us. One man, a former I believe it's been a former world champion, former tag team champion, former hardcore champion. This man has done a lot here with us in the land of the nightmare. Here he is, the one and only, the Nuke, David Newcomb. So, David Newcomb back here with us this evening, ready to go. This young man is certainly a veteran here with us in NCW, the land of the nightmare. He is the monster, or if you will, he is the shark that infests these waters. You better believe you come into the land of the nightmare, you will have to go toe-to-toe with this man here. And I'm going to tell you what, it's been a long time coming, but finally, we see one half of the Cousins of Chaos, the towering Sean Kinney, in singles competition, returning the singles competition as he returns to the land of the nightmare here in 2K19, doing fairly well for himself. Actually ends up the number one contender to Luke Luger's Bloodsport Championship. We shall see if he's got what it takes to dethrone Luger. These two have met before at a Click Per View last year in 2K18. and it would end up being Sean Kinney who would take the loss to Luke Luger back then. Now they meet again. It's Luger, Kinney 2 at NCW's Aftermath. But I'm going to tell you what, right here tonight on Monday Night Mayhem, Luger has already taken one loss here to Jeremy Barmore, and it's looking like the Cousins of Chaos are looking to have a chaotic Christmas miracle and walk away with 2 victories in singles competition over 2 of the baddest men, oh my goodness, in the land of the nightmare. And Sean Kinney looks like he's thinking just that as he goes toe-to-toe here. Oh my goodness, these 2 big behemoths going toe-to-toe with power slams early here in the matchup here on Christmas Eve. Slicing kick there to the back. Sean Kinney is down, and David Newcomb, the monster, the relentless monster that he is. I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, if this is the medieval times, he would be the executioner walking around with a big axe. Uh-oh. Oh, but Sean Kinney could be the very outlaw to escape everyone's grasp here this evening, because Sean Kinney is going off here. Toe-to-toe here with David Newcomb. Newcomb now looking to circle his opponent and find a better and now looks like a reversal here, and David Newcomb is right back on the attack here, going after Sean Kinney. He was looking good in the opening moments, but now it looks like the Nuke, oh, is coming back. Double super kick, putting down Kinney. And now, David Newcomb, the monster, has got him up on his shoulders, ladies and gentlemen. Look out. Fall out. Down goes Kinney. Pin here, 1, 2, no. The heart of Sean Kinney to keep fighting against David Newcomb right here this evening. This matchup continues. David Newcomb looking just, oh my goodness, he's unceremoniously wrenching at the face here for the submission attempt. Sean Kinney would end up finding the back door, now back to his feet. His downed opponent, David Newcomb, not able to make it back to his feet. The monster not looking so hot after that reversal. David Newcomb now back to his feet, turns around. Uh-oh, Sean Kinney's got him up. Spinning electric chair power bomb. Good Lord, Sean Kinney. Driving a knee into the back of the head. Down goes, or excuse me, down stays David, but only momentarily. The monster looking to battle back here. Oh, what a hell of a camel clutch backbreaker. David Newcomb now, the big man, looking to fly. Dave, we're going to dive on the top rope with a beautiful elbow drop. Now going for the pin off that. 1, 2, 3. The monster gets it done here this evening off a flying elbow drop. Good Lord. David Newcomb, your winner here this evening on Monday Night Mayhem. Would not be a Christmas miracle for the Cousins of Chaos. They pick up 1 out of 2 in the singles matches here this evening. But when it comes down to the monster, David Newcomb, only one man could walk away the winner. And that would end up being, just in fact, the monster, David Newcomb. And it looked like he almost got a shoulder up in time, but still, Sean Kinney would fall, much like everyone else who has come across the monster this year. In fact, Alex Hunter has certainly been watching this matchup fairly closely, as he is next to face David Newcomb at NCW's Aftermath. We will see that on the next Click Per View, but until then, ladies and gentlemen, your winner here this evening on Monday Night Mayhem, the one and only David Newcomb. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Coming up next on Monday Night Mayhem Christmas Eve edition, we have the Twitch television champion, Huey Blunt, in a non-title matchup up against the interim Bloodsport champion, Deshaun Walton. One-on-one here this evening. Sorry about that. Here this evening, we have Huey Blunt's going one-on-one with Deshaun Walton, champion versus champion, non-title matchup exhibition here this evening on Monday Night Mayhem. So here we go. We're going to find out who's the man when it comes down to these two badass E-Fed champions, Huey Blunt or Deshaun Walton. Who will win right here on the Christmas Eve edition of Monday Night Mayhem. Live here tonight from Pensacola, Florida. Glad you could all join us, of course. If you're just joining us, I'm your host, Joshua Whittle, here to bring you all the action and everything in between. And away we go with this mid-card matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Entering in first, here he is, hailing from New Jersey. He is your one and only NCW Twitch television champion, the Damager, Huey Blunt. So Huey Blunt's on his way down to the ring, and I'm going to tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to talk about force to be reckoned with, if you want to talk about a man who has devastated a division upon his arrival, we got to be talking about Huey Blunt, baby. Huey Blunt is one of the baddest men on the planet, especially when it comes to this E-Fed game, representing his Grapple gear, of course. Shout out to Grapple. Awesome sponsorships thrown at certain superstars. You got to be worthy, of course. And the Damager, in fact, is. So here he is, the Twitch television champion, Huey Blunt. He's got a big match coming up at the next Click Per View Aftermath when he faces his former tag team partner and Midnight Mafia teammate, Jonathan Hale. Jonathan Hale would end up turning on Huey after they failed to capture the tag team titles at Game Over, and now these two will meet for Huey's singles Twitch television title at the next Click Per View, but Huey cannot think about that because he's got to think about this man. Here he is, making his way down to the ring. He is your interim NCW Bloodsport champion, the one and only Deshaun Walton. Deshaun Walton, one of the baddest men in the entire community. Awesome Ring of Valiance t-shirt. Go check out Ring of Valiance Wrestling if you have not already. Check them out on YouTube. Very easy, fairly easy to find. Nonetheless, if you're just sticking around here with us on the Twitch channel or on the YouTube replay, we appreciate your view and thank you so much. Nonetheless, here we go. The interim Bloodsport champion won that title back at Game Over in I believe, an 8-man Bloodsport matchup. It may have been a 6-man Bloodsport matchup with no cage. So Deshaun Walton, in all of his grace, winning that championship, has not actually defended it or competed for it inside the Bloodsport cage. But right here tonight, he will not be competing inside the Bloodsport cage as well. He will be in a friendly, non-title champion versus champion match. Huey Blunt, Deshaun Walton, bell is sounded. Here we go. And there it is. Huey Blunt starts out every match with that patented spine buster, a variation of a spine buster, and he is just in control early, just like that, ladies and gentlemen. Huey Blunt and Deshaun Walton, both of them can fool you with their size. They look like smaller individuals, but when it comes down to it, I would give the strength advantage actually to Huey Blunt. And Huey Blunt, definitely a younger contender, has way less experience than Deshaun Walton, but still has just dominated this entire E-Fed division with the two shared titles. And I'm going to tell you what, Deshaun Walton definitely don't like hearing nobody say that, as he is taking it to Huey Blunt early here in this matchup. But the Damager with the reversal throws him into the ropes, duck under, leapfrogs over now, leapfrogs once again, and Deshaun Walton hits the ropes. Now booking him with a stare down, and Deshaun Walton in control. Electing to put him in the corner, and the veteran with the clothesline to the back of the head, now electing to go for the pin. One and only a one count. This matchup will continue. Now Deshaun Walton in complete control takes his opponent to the ropes, using his environment to his advantage here as he whips him off the ropes back to the center of the ring. Now stomping on the tricep muscle. Oh, and now getting a hold of that other one there. Deshaun Walton is not playing around. Beautiful knee drop there by Deshaun. And Dash looking to go off here, but Huey Blunt's looking to stay in the fight here. And for a kick, but no. Instead, an Irish whip is what he finds. Gets thrown into the corner, and another clothesline to the back of the head. Just like that. Deshaun Walton, once again, the veteran, not doing much as far as flash and flare, but definitely using his environment to his advantage. Got his opponent well scouted in the corner. And look at Deshaun Walton go. Oh! Tornado guillotine DDT, or a tornado guillotine there. Now going to the top rope. Deshaun Walton, beautiful corkscrew. The top rope, that splash, fully connected to the Twitch television champion. And now, here comes Deshaun Walton. Went for the finisher there, but to no avail. And now, with Deshaun still in control, but Huey Blunt's with another reversal. Now toe-to-toe once again, eats a Swiss uppercut, puts down the Twitch television champion. Beautiful maneuver there. Oh, and now going for the pin off that. 1, 2, no, not even a 2 count. Huey Blunt's to kick out. He's got a lot of endurance, ladies and gentlemen. He can take a beating and keep on fighting here. We've seen that out of Huey Blunt's in the past here with us in the NCW. And oh man, another clothesline in the corner. Yet again, the veteran, not flashy, but doing whatever he's got to do to stay in the match. Arm winger there, and then a beautiful Spanish sit tap. Yes, I completely made that. Nonetheless, here we go. Matchup moving on, going for yet another one of those patented knees. I'm gonna tell you what, Deshaun Walton not pulling off very many moves here in this matchup, and that may I don't think it will cost him, as he is just laying the hurt on Huey Blunt, and Huey is hanging in there. Throws him in the ropes, tosses him up. Huey Blunt's in control. Got him on his shoulders, nails him with that chaotic knee out of the fireman's carry here. And Huey Blunt is on fire, going for the pin off that. 1, 2, and no. The interim Bloodsport champion to get a shoulder up. Not used to pinfalls as of late, but definitely this interim Bloodsport champion staying in the singles competition. Huey Blunt don't care though. Here he comes flying off with these beautiful maneuvers, and then a Pele kick there. 2 flying forearms and a Pele kick. Here comes Deshaun Walton, now throwing Huey Blunt into the corner. We are definitely heating up here, as these two are definitely looking like they're in the second half of the matchup. Oh, another tornado guillotine. Deshaun Walton now back to the inside, electing to go for the pin off that. 1. No, only a 1 count, and Huey Blunt survives. Huey Blunt and Deshaun Walton so close to each other here, neck and neck, but look out, Deshaun gets blocked again. His finisher once again not finding its mark. A clothesline out of desperation. Deshaun Walton at this point is doing whatever he's got to do to stay in the match. Now wrenching on the neck of Huey Blunt. Good Lord, torquing that neck there. And that is like the 15th flying knee after hitting the ropes and coming back. But hey, if it works, stick to the game plan, if you will. Huey Blunt thrusting his feet there and getting a reversal. Here comes Huey. Huey now. Oh, locked him in the cottonmouth crossface. He's got him locked up. And will he tap out? No, Deshaun Walton to get out of the cottonmouth crossface. And look out, Huey Blunt with a flying forearm out of nowhere, looking to keep this matchup close here, but not looking to keep it clean. Huey Blunt's got his big old senior referee to pop. Does not see it, and he gets the win here tonight. Wow. Huey Blunt went toe-to-toe with Deshaun Walton, but at the end of the day, here on the Christmas Eve edition of Monday Night Mayhem, Huey Blunt picks up yet another victory here with us in NCW, but this time by any means necessary. Let's get a replay there. Ooh, beautiful catching, go to sleep there out of nowhere. Huey Blunt was hulking up after that. Beautiful maneuver there, hit him twice with that. Ducked out of the way of two of those finishers by Deshaun Walton. Couldn't get a final pin there on the replay, but nonetheless, here he is, your winner. Here this evening, the Twitch television champion picks up another victory. Can anybody stop this man here with us in the land of the nightmare? He is just ruling this division. The one and only Twitch television champion, your winner here this evening, the Damager, Huey Blunt. All right, welcome back to Monday Night Mayhem, ladies and gentlemen. Christmas Eve edition. Glad you could all join us. And we shift gears to the next singles match here on the card. It is a one-on-one between Seth Royce and debuting superstar here with us, Dominic King. Formerly known as, I believe, Dominic Cruz? No, Dominic King. Nonetheless, Dominic King, Seth Royce, one-on-one here this evening. This match was originally booked as Seth Royce versus PJ Moon. But the booking forgot that PJ was on a sabbatical as of the moment. So we ended up having to bring in a new superstar, newly signed superstar here in his very first matchup. Here with us in the land of the nightmare, Dominic King versus Seth Royce right here tonight on Monday Night Mayhem. Live here tonight from Pensacola, Florida. Glad you could all join us here for the Christmas Eve edition of NCW's Monday Night Mayhem. And here we go. The first man making his way down to the ring, hailing from Hollywood, California. He is the one and only Seth Royce. Seth Royce returning to the land of the nightmare after an absence. He was actually one of the people who helped to get together the NCW Livewire roster and the EFED division as a whole. Since then, leaving the company and now returning to NCW, Seth Royce has got his sights set high here with us in the land of the nightmare. We're going to see, can he measure up on the field? And let's not forget, ladies and gentlemen, Seth Royce, a man who wants to win here with us in the land of the nightmare. We're going to see, can he actually get it done, as he is coming off of that 20-second loss to Luke Luger, and but he's also coming off of a win as well, as he ended up putting away one of his fellow Rise to Stardom opponents in the tournament that is still to come, Season 8 of Rise to Stardom. He put down Marshall Stevens. Now Seth Royce goes up against quite possibly the hardest test he's ever faced here with us in the land of the nightmare. Can this man get it done here with us this evening on NCW's Monday Night Mayhem? His opponent making his way down to the ring, making his debut here with us in the land of the nightmare. He is the one and only Dominic King. Dominic King, known all across the sim world, now making his way into the land of the nightmare. We've seen this man in the past, actually, in the Caw Indie circuit. Last year, that matchup actually never even went up. Perhaps NCW will release that match on the YouTube in the future. As for here this evening, Dominic King goes one-on-one against Seth Royce here in his debut here with us at NCW. Dominic King finally coming over here with us to the land of the nightmare, looking to bring his skills and his style here to our brand of Caw Wrestling. We're going to see how this matchup fares here this evening. As Seth Royce, a man who has picked up a win and a loss since returning here with us. It was a nice win and a brutal loss, but we're going to see how he fares. As Seth Royce going up against Dominic King. One-on-one. Here we go. The bell has sounded. Dominic King, starts out big-time shots here, and he's going right after Seth Royce. Beautiful snap, suplex there. Oh, my goodness, and he collapses. What the hell is going on there? Both men now slowly getting back to their feet. It looks like Seth Royce has found the opening here, missing with the chop. And now Seth Royce got him up on the shoulders. No, look at that. The experience of Dominic King to put down Seth Royce. King looking to fly early here. Oh my goodness. Dominic King getting a piece of that elbow drop there. Now in complete control of Seth Royce. And look at this. He's going to point right in his face. And Hollywood's finest ain't going to take that too kindly here as these two continue the bout here. Nice snapmare by Seth Royce. These two still fairly early in their NCW careers, especially for Dominic King, making his debut here with us this evening. Going toe-to-toe with Seth Royce, and I'm going to tell you what, ever since pointing right in Seth Royce's face, Dominic King has been on the ground, but only, momentarily. Look at that. Now Dominic King calling for something here. Nice crucifix there from around the back, going for pin one, and only a 1 count. Seth Royce kicking out there, keeping the matchup still going here. Look out. Nice arm drag there. And a drop kick right to the gut. Nice elbow drop to follow. Good Lord. This Dominic King is all over the place here, ladies and gentlemen. Inside out, neck breaker. He doesn't look like he's done. Drags Seth Royce away from the turnbuckle, and he's looking to fly once again. And a double foot stomp, and he slithers into the pin. 1, 2, but no. Hollywood's finest will get a shoulder up, and this matchup will continue. Dominic King looking fairly good here in the opening moments of his debut. Man, a running big boot to the back of the head. And Dominic King's looking to go outside the ring here. If only for a moment. And he throws Seth Royce immediately back to the inside here. What's he looking for here? Big time crossbody going for the pin on Seth Royce. 1, 2, but no, not even a 2 count. And it looks like big time kick to the back. And Dominic King is just dominating Seth Royce here. Seth Royce getting back up. Double super kick there. And it looks like he's going for the pin off that. 1, 2, but no. Seth Royce still having a little bit left in the tank. Not going down to that here this evening. Dominic King stays in control here. Wait a minute. Both men going at it. And there's the reversal that Seth Royce needed here. Super kick there by Royce. Out of nowhere, finish line, and he goes down. 1, 2, and no, a shoulder up. Seth Royce going to argue with senior referee Jeff Bobcat. This matchup continues. Wait a minute. Seth Royce backed off now. What is he looking for? And there it is. Hollywood's finest nails his finisher, going for the pin off that. 1, 2. No, a shoulder up once again, and look at that, immediately arguing with the referee. This matchup continues. And look at this. What is Seth Royce calling for here? Nice reversal there by Dominic King. And another reversal by Seth Royce. Seth Royce now going off with the clotheslines once again. Super kick there by Royce. And Dominic King wisely rolling out of the ring and creating space between himself and Royce. The veteran here in the matchup is clearly King. Wait a minute. King hits the ropes. Look at this. Just taunts right in his face. And look at this. And luckily a rope break there. Gets himself out of harm's way. Here comes Dominic King. kicks him square in the head here. Look at this. Dominic King begging him to fight here. And look at this now, going for the pin off that drop kick in the corner. 1, 2, and no. Not enough to get the job done, and Dominic King kicks him in the back, but Seth Royce gets up immediately. Ooh, running big boot there by Seth Royce. That'll keep him in the game, and now Royce could be looking to end Dominic King. Going for the sling blade maneuver once again, but Dominic King with a valiant reversal there, and look out. King puts him down. King's ending, going for the pin. 1, 2, and no. Seth Royce to kick out again. This matchup continues here. I don't know how much Seth Royce has left here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, what a rolling maneuver there by Dominic King. And now King heading to the top rope once again here, ladies and gentlemen. Big time elbow drop. Going for the pin on Seth Royce. 1, 2, and 3. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, Dominic King dominates Seth Royce here this evening, defeating Royce in his debut. Royce showing off his finisher here, but yet again, look at this, going right after that Hollywood Sling Blade. 2, and no, not enough to get the job done. Both men jockeying for position all over this matchup, but at the end of the day, that rope break would end up saving Dominic King. Beautiful drop kick in the corner. Look at this. This is where it was all over here, ladies and gentlemen. Nice reversal there into his finisher. He would end up kicking out of his finisher. But your winner here this evening, ladies and gentlemen, in his debut matchup, Dominic King. Welcome to the land of the nightmare, Dominic King. This young man showing everyone what he's got here with us in our Sim division and making a big statement, walking in the door, taking out Seth Royce. Congratulations to our winner once again, Dominic King. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Monday Night Mayhem keeps on rolling on right here this evening with the NCW Women's Division on display here this evening. Here we go, as we have two women going at it, Jackie Swan and Yamai Chiba. These two women are definitely splashing onto the scene, looking to show everybody what they got, and both of them going at it here this evening in singles competition. Yamai Chiba is the #1 contender to the NCW Women's Championship. She will meet Anastasia Everett at Aftermath, and actually, you better believe Yamai Chiba showing off at NCW's Game Over in her debut after the Women's Championship match, a fatal 5-way elimination match where Chiba would end up debuting immediately after and destroying the newly crowned Anastasia Everett Women's Champion. Now, Yamai Chiba in her first ever official match here with us at NCW's Monday Night Mayhem. Here she is, making her way down to the ring, the one, the only, Yamai Chiba. Chiba certainly splashed onto the scene, showing everybody that she is not afraid to go toe-to-toe with the women here with us in the land of the nightmare. She's looking to claim the throne here, if you will, of the women's division in the land of the nightmare. Can she get it done? She's certainly in a nice position to get it done at the next Click per View, but this lady here, Jackie Swan from Scotland, this young woman here making her way down to the ring, training with multiple people, making it out of Scotland. And I'm going to tell you what, Jackie Swan, certainly no slouch, has been a member of NCW since 2K18, and now here with us here this evening, looking to put down the newest flavor of the week, as she referred to Yamai Chiba right here tonight in singles competition. Sorry about the technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back. My headset's back working now, and this matchup is underway. Yamachiba, Jackie Swan, one-on-one here this evening in the women's division, the #1 contender to the NCW Women's Championship versus a woman who wants to make a name for herself. Here with us in the land of the nightmare, Jackie Swan, Yamachiba. Who will walk away the victor? Only time will tell. Yamachiba going off here this evening already early in this matchup. Yamachiba, the dastardly heel that she is, destroyed the newly crowned women's champion Anastasia Everett immediately after she won the gold, and now, here tonight, in her first ever matchup here with us in NCW, going toe-to-toe with Jackie Swan. Yamachiba with the innovative offense, beautiful barrel roll heel kick right to the top of the head, and she's in control, but only momentarily. Here comes Jackie Swan. Jackie Swan leapfrogging all over this ring here. But Yamachiba now. Jackie Swan going after her, but no, Chiba. I believe Chiba is the more experienced car wrestler here with us this evening in NCW's Monday Night Mayhem in the singles competition. And oh my goodness, hanging her up with that guillotine under the bottom rope, and it ain't looking good for Chiba. Jackie Swan remains in control here of Yamachiba. Is definitely not looking good here. Beautiful maneuver there by Jackie Swan to keep her opponent well grounded. Yamachiba walking up on one of the new women here in the women's division, and she's looking to make a name for herself, but Chiba not looking to go down at her expense. Puts her down, and Chiba with that sliding knee. Just like that, the cartwheel knee can change the game, ladies and gentlemen. And now, Chiba, kick to the gut. She is not done. Rock and rollin' knee right there to the face. And the cotton candy surprise of Yamachiba looking to pick up the win here. And 3. Just like that, ladies and gentlemen, down goes Jackie Swan. I'm going to tell you what, Yamachiba, who looked like she was getting dominated for some of the matchup here by Jackie Swan, at one point, Yamai comes back there. The deadly delight of a knee right to the face, and Yamachiba puts down one of the most hungry women here in the division. Congratulations to the Rock and Roll Princess here this evening as she walks away with the victory. Congratulations to Yamachiba. All right. Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, we are spicing up the tag team division here tonight as we have a triple threat tag team matchup. It's going to be a tables match, elimination style. So, you know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. You got to work together with your partner to eliminate all 4 other men in the matchup without yourself and your opponent getting eliminated first. So here we go. This is going to be tag team warfare, to say the very least. Right here tonight on Monday Night Mayhem for the Christmas Eve edition. Right here on 2K19. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, live here tonight for Monday Night Mayhem, live here from Pensacola, Florida. Glad you could all join us. Episode 209, rounding out the rest of the mid-card here. Boy, oh boy, are we going to look at spicing up the tag team division. No, ladies and gentlemen, this is not the tag team champions. This is the current singles hardcore champion and NCW's High Flyers champion, representing the faction of the Syndicate. Here they are on Christmas Eve. Chris Hardcore, Noah Time, the Syndicate. Right here this evening, ready to show everybody what they got. And let's not forget, ladies and gentlemen, their boys, the other 2 members of the Syndicate, are actually going to enter in that tag team gauntlet series for the tag team titles. The very last team to beat Syndicate has a huge opportunity in front of it. We'll see if the Syndicate can actually walk away with the tag team titles at the next Click Per View Aftermath. As for right here tonight on NCW's Monday Night Mayhem, we have the next team making their way down to the ring. With all this pyro, I think they want to set our Christmas trees on fire. Here they are, Grim and Alistair. Grim Sean Samuels, the Demon of the Deep Alistair, two staples here with us in the land of the nightmare. When you think monsters in the land of the nightmare that keep you up at night, these two names are definitely at the top of the list. Here they are, both men having somewhat okay singles championship experiences. Nonetheless, these two are veterans of NCW, have been around since 2015. They actually started out in their NCW careers fighting each other, believe it or not. And since then, forming Grim and Alistair, the team. And I'm going to tell you what, these former tag team champions could be a force to be reckoned with in the tag team division. They just got to keep on picking up some wins, because it's been quite a while since Grim and Alistair have actually walked away with a victory. Here they are, the team of the Demon of the Deep, the Carnivore of Caw, Grim Sean Samuels, Alistair. Former tag team champions in their own right, as I have said, and now these men ready to go here with this 6-man triple threat tag team affair. And now, the last team making their way down to the ring. They are the other team in this matchup who are actually former tag team champions in their own right. Here they are, the Switchblade Saints, Ryan Riley, and the Wicked Cypher, Eric Hay. Switchblade Saints, former tag team champions in their own right, former singles champions, both of them holding 2 singles titles apiece, not counting the Battle Royal championships that they may have won. I can't remember. I do not believe either one of them has been Battle Royal champion, but they've both been Twitch Television champion. Also, Ryan Riley has held the Canadian championship when it was in NCW, and Eric Hale held the Cruiserweight championship at one point. So these two awesome forces to be reckoned with, and I'm going to tell you what, everybody needs to watch out for these two newcomers to the tag team division. They haven't even been here for a full year yet, and they've already held the belts on one single occasion. Faction Wars is coming up, ladies and gentlemen. They will get another shot. Here we go. This matchup has started out. Here we go. And Eric Hale looks like he's going to take a seat in the ring as Ryan Riley and Alistair battle it out, along with Noah Todd and Grim Sean Samuels. Triple threat rules. Tag team fair. Must be putting both members of the team, I guess, through the table. I don't believe it's, believe you get, if your opponent gets put through the table, you have to finish the matchup without him, and vice versa. Snap suplex on the inside of the ring. There's going to be action all over the place here in the 6-man tag elimination tables match. Banging his elbow. Goodness, look out for that, man. That is Chris Hardcore tossing a cruiserweight and Eric Hale all across the ring. Fans, they are talking about bringing back a cruiserweight championship where Eric Hale would actually be able to contend for that title. Nice DDT there by the former cruiserweight champion in his own right. Grim Sean Samuels and the Demon of the Deep Alistair both are down now. Grim still in the ring. Oh, look at that. Running shooting star body splash to his standing. Athleticism on display by Ryan Riley, but it looks like Chris Hardcore is going to take out the Switchblade Saints all by his Chris Hardcore just going to taunt from a distance here with Ryan Riley in the way. And good Lord. Oh, and one big boot to take down two men. The devastation of these two men, Grim and Alistar, is surreal. Noah Todd right after Ryan Riley here. Now Noah Todd swimming with the Sharks here, looking to go toe-to-toe here with Grim Sean Samuels. Oh, flying knee there. Look at this combination there by Noah Todd. Oh, and there it is. A Superman punch lays out Eric Hale. It ain't looking good, and Chris Hardcore is up. Oh my goodness, he dodges out of the way of that spear from Noah Todd and then hightails it out of the ring. Meanwhile, Ryan Riley backdropped there by the Demon of the Deep, and the Syndicate going after his tag team partner. Look out. Chris Hardcore, bad way, stuck up against the ropes as Eric Hale's getting thrown all over this ring, ladies and gentlemen. Look out. This is Carnage. This is Mayhem. This is the tag team division. None of these men are the tag team champions, but they could be setting themselves up, as we do know that tag team gauntlet is coming. Chris Hardcore and Noah Todd will not be competing in that. However, Grim, Sean Samuels, along with the Demon of the Deep, Alistar, as well as the Switchblade Saints, all find themselves in that matchup. Look out. It's Chris Hardcore. Oh, I thought he was setting up the ladder, or excuse me, the table on the outside. Meanwhile, Ryan Riley going for a ride. And Alistar gets put there with that torture rack throwing slam by Chris Hardcore on the outside. Hardcore champion, High Flyers champion, looking to ground Alistar, the 7-foot-tall behemoth on the outside. Meanwhile, it looks like Grim Sean Samuels, gets reversed and thrown into the table. Ryan Riley could be looking to get the first elimination, but no, just a chop into the table. We had 3 separate fights fighting all around this arena. Chris Hardcore is taking it to the Demon of the Deep, Alistar. Meanwhile, the two smaller competitors in this matchup, Noah Todd and Eric Hale, are fighting it out here. And look out, Grim Sean Samuels has got a hold of Ryan Riley, and Ryan Krampus goes through the table. We have our first elimination, and it looks like Eric Hale is in this matchup all by himself here. Eric Hale has got to play it safe. He's definitely got to put some distance between himself and the rest of the field here, but instead he's going after the weapon. He's looking to get an elimination and give another team down an opponent, so they will be at least be equal to him. Beautiful jumping snapback maneuver there by Grant. Alistar gets speared there, and down goes Eric Hale as well. Chris Hardcore, the living, breathing personification of hardcore and extreme, is going off here on Alistar. Meanwhile, Noah Todd on the top rope here. He's looking to fly, and I'm talking long distance flyer miles, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, missing that there. And now Grim and Noah on the outside. Meanwhile, beautiful inverted suplex there by Eric Hale on the inside of the ring. And now the smaller opponent is looking to fly here in a minute. Oh, beautiful corkscrew body splash. Moonsault corkscrew body splash. And down goes his opponent, Eric Hale. Looks like he wants to put the table in a different spot. Oh my goodness. Now, reversal there, but look at that. Oh, he caught his hand, and Eric Hale going after him. Meanwhile, down goes Noah Todd, eating a grim drop into the wooden table. Still, only one man thus far has been eliminated, that being, of course, Ryan Riley, leaving Eric Hale all alone. And the big man looking to fly. Oh my God, he got caught in midair by Noah Todd with the catch spear. Down goes Grim Sean Samuels. Holy whistle's gonna fly. That T-Rex definitely took flight. You haven't seen that? Well, you have now. Nonetheless, inside the ring, Chris Hardcore and Eric Hale looking to do battle forever, as it would seem. Wait a minute. Chris Hardcore with an extreme moment of his own as Noah Todd gets put down on the outside by Sean Samuels. But oh, look at that. He dodges not one but two spears here tonight. Running big boot by Eric Hale. Meanwhile, man in the turquoise and black Peter Pan outfit looking like Eric Hale is going the hell off. No pun intended. And now, 3 tables have entered this matchup here. Ooh, Noah Todd puts down Sean Samuels, however, he's going right after. Now Alistair. Oh, look at that. Luckily, he dodges his own partner, but then both men go down to an Alistair big boot, and he gets smashed with the table there. Syndicate trying to scramble the brains here, as it looks like Noah Todd's just going to join in with Eric Hale and go right after. Oh, and look at that, just throwing Eric Hale all the way across the ring. A big boot there will put down Noah Todd. Meanwhile, a flatliner onto a piece of a table, and down goes Chris Hardcore. It ain't looking good here for Chris Hardcore. Grim and Alistair now. Ooh, big time clothesline, knocking down Chris Hardcore. This matchup is going on forever here, ladies and gentlemen, and we only got one elimination thus far. We got tables and corners here. This ain't looking good here. Uh-oh. Alistair now turning his attention. Oh, my goodness. Both men on the same team throwing all their weight around, quite literally, as they throw Chris Hardcore into. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Chris Hardcore in a bad way. Oh, and Sean Samuels has just powerbombed him through the table, and he's looking to get rid of the Syndicate here. Back to back. Shot there. Meanwhile, Noah Todd's a power bomb there. Sean Samuels has eliminated everybody in this matchup. It is only little old Eric Hale left against Sean Samuels and Alistair. And good Lord, with a running clothesline there. Eric Hale's going to take this time to taunt to the crowd, but Bud, you might want to turn around because the biggest man in the matchup has a table. And look at this. He's got him up. Oh, man. What a all-away slam into a down table. Didn't exactly, get rid of him with that, but Eric Hale fighting back for all he's worth. Going for a flying clothesline to no avail. Look for a spinning knee there to no avail. Meanwhile, uh-oh, he's got him up. Eternal demise. Down he goes to the eternal demise. Meanwhile, his tag team partner making his way back to the inside. Sean Samuels has cleaned house here this evening, and right now it looks like he's making no exception, as all he's got to do is put Eric Hale through a table, and then he has eliminated everyone. Meanwhile, Eric Hale is going to eat another eternal demise this time, mixing that black and blue face paint with a little red blood there as he gets busted open, and it looks like Sean Samuels has seen enough. He is now picking up Eric Hale, and it ain't looking good for Hale. Uh-oh, wait a minute, reversal there for Hale. Oh, he went for the mushroom stomp to no avail, and an underhanded throat thrust there will take out Eric Hale. Rolls all the way to the outside. That right there, fans, could be what saves it. Eric Hale. Reversal into a DDT, puts down Alistair and creates some space here between himself and Sean Samuels. Grim will hit his own partner trying to take out Eric Hale. Hale now going back to the inside. The Demon of the Deep and the Carnivore of Ka are going right after him here. Look out. Eric Hale could very well be done for, ladies and gentlemen. shift. They should have put him through the table. Instead, perhaps showing off here. Hale now stuck in between two of the biggest men here in NCW, and he shoves off Grimshawn Samuels. Running big boot takes down Grim. Going after Alistar now. Alistar puts him in the corner here. Could this be another back chop? Yet again, the Demon of the Deep electing not to end the matchup, instead going after his opponent. Oh, look at that! A springboard moonsault, and this could be the opening that Eric Hale is looking for. His partner was eliminated first in this matchup. If he can get the 7-foot-tall giant Demon of the Deep through that wooden table, then he will be able to eliminate Alistar here in this matchup and make it essentially a one-on-one for all the marbles. But no, a reversal by the Demon of the Deep at a much anticipated time here. Wait a minute, Grimshawn Samuels moving the table around, and good lord, what a running clothesline there by Alistar. Eric Hale trying to get away from these two monsters, but I don't know what he's got left here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness, yet again these two are just embarrassing their opponent here. Eric Hale dodges that table shot there, and now he's throwing big time back elbows to Grim. He takes him down, tries to run away from Alistar, but he can't get away from the Demon of the Deep. And now Alistar, after Grim has put every one of the other competitors through the table, now Alistar says he is going to end it. The Demon of the Deep in control of Eric Hale. Throws him over the ropes here. What in the world? He's got play. Oh, and knocks him all the way to the floor. Alistar now rolling out of the ring and now back in. Grim finally back to his feet. Ooh, and into the turnbuckle post, or excuse me, into the post, and he ain't looking good. Eric Hale is certainly not looking good at all. Now getting thrown into an abandoned ring with already a table set up. The Carnivore of Caw in hot pursuit here. Uh-oh. Look at this. Double backbreaker by Grim and Alistar. They are just taking down Eric Hale. Put him in the corner here. Uh-oh. Reversal there by Hale. Grim not going to play around anymore. Puts him in the corner here. Opposite corner all the way across the ring. And then multiple clotheslines to follow. Who will walk away the victor? Can Eric Hale end up putting away both of these men to win the matchup? Oh my goodness, and down goes Alistar. Alistar goes down to his own partner's tag team partner's table shot. And now it looks like the dust is settled and Eric Hale will finally be eliminated here. No, yet again Alistar does not put him through the table. Throws him into his own tag team partner, tells Shawn Samuels he's got to do it. Oh man, a back body drop. This cruiserweight is getting destroyed here, ladies and gentlemen. Eric Hale fighting for all he's worth here, but it's just not enough. As Grim, Shawn Samuels, Alistar are just dominating him here. Look at this. Throws him into the table again. This time, another back chop against the table. Grim is just sitting back and letting Alistar play with his prey here. Wait a minute. Looks like Shawn Samuels has had enough. No! Reversal there by Eric Hale. Eric Hale creating some space, but Alistar looking to close that space quickly with that reverse DDT. Now, Alistar, after his attack, going right after Eric Hale here. Uh-oh. He's pulling him out of the ring here, but whipping him back over the ropes unceremoniously, and with looks like with Alistar taunting here. Eric Hale getting a reversal, but no, the numbers game comes into play once again here, and yet again whipping him out of the ring and back in unceremoniously. This is a long matchup here. Eric Hale, I can't believe he is fighting all he's worth. And these two tag team champions, or former tag team champions, showing their dominance here in this tag team matchup. Everyone else has been eliminated, and now Eric Hale could be the final man to go as Alistar is done playing around. Got him up. Oh my goodness, a snake eyes through the table, and your winners here this evening in the tag team division, Grim, Sean Samuels, and the Demon of the Deep, Alistar. Wow. This matchup was fast, it was furious, it was all over the place. Yes, there was a catch spear in midair on the biggest man in the matchup. Nonetheless, your winners here this evening, believe it or not, walking in as a team that nobody thought could actually win and gaining a lot of momentum in this matchup here this evening. Your winners, Grim Sean Samuels and the Demon of the Deep, Alistar. Here we go. Demon of the Deep, Alistar, and Grim Sean Samuels. We will see them, and as well as the Syndicate and the Switchblade Saints, all collide with a couple other teams, including the Cousins of Chaos, as well as the tag team champions themselves, Marcus Starr and Mike Watts. They all meet in the tag team gauntlet at NCW's Aftermath. We will see what happens on that day. Until then, your winners here tonight on Christmas Eve, Grim Sean Samuels and the Demon of the Deep, Alistar. All right, coming up here next, ladies and gentlemen, deep in the mid-card of NCW's Monday Night Mayhem Christmas Eve edition, we lead into the next match, and that is the one and only Lassiter Roberts going one-on-one with Joshua Benjamin. Fans, that's all we're going to have. This is actually going to be the last match on this part. We will continue the Mayhem later on this evening, probably pretty late. Nonetheless, we're going to see if we can fit it all in, actually, before the time limit expires. So here we go. In the Cruiserweight division, Lassiter Roberts goes one-on-one with Joshua Benjamin, newcomer here with us to the Land of the Nightmare, and two men who are jockeying for position as best cruiserweight here with us in NCW. So with the Cruiserweight title possibly returning, these two men looking to go at it here. Now remember, fans, last time we seen Joshua Benjamin, he went one-on-one with Noah Todd in that one-on-one, and he had a great showing, but at the end of the day, he would end up going down to the NCW High Flyers champion, and now he faces here tonight his Syndicate faction teammate, the 8-time High Flyers champion, the NCW alumni, former world champion in his own right, been a member of NCW since 2015, once known as the High Flying Frenzy, now goes by the King of the High Flyers. He is Lassiter Roberts. Lassiter Roberts, an 8-time High Flyers champion, a former NCW world champion, former multiple-time tag team champion, which he will be walking into that tag team gauntlet that was mentioned earlier as the last team to beat, alongside his Syndicate teammate Brian Knight. Already picked up one singles win here this evening. The Syndicate were the favorites in that last tag team match. They would end up going down back-to-back to Grim Sean Samuels with table eliminations. So now, Lassiter Roberts definitely to walk away with a much-needed victory, evening up the odds here in the go-home show as we lead into NCW's Aftermath 2K18. This is definitely a hotly anticipated matchup when the card was made. As you can see, this matchup is actually falling pretty late on the card. And now, his opponent, making his way down to the ring, here he is. He is a member of the Rise to Stardom Season 8 tournament, the one and only Joshua Benjamin. So the Urban Assassin coming into this matchup here tonight, and I'm going to tell you what, Joshua Benjamin, this young man, a master of the shooting star press. We've seen him in that 6-man ladder match, which Lassiter Roberts was in, and he dominated. So here in the Cruiserweight division, if there was a champion, I would have to say, fans, Joshua Benjamin, if he's not the champ, he should be challenging the champ because he's that good in this division. This young man looking to prove himself and rise to stardom. But here on the main roster here this evening, Monday Night Mayhem in a singles competition, Joshua Benjamin taking on another Syndicate member. We're going to see how he fares in this matchup here this evening. Lassiter Roberts, Joshua Benjamin, NCW's Mayhem. The bell has sounded, and here we go. These two cruiserweights looking to clash late in the main card here this evening, Monday Night Mayhem. It is definitely going to be a war. More of a war of attrition than a war of words as these two going at it back and forth here early with the cruiser moves on display. The cruiserweight division alive and well here with us in NCW with the return of guys like TJ Black. Lassiter Roberts is still here. Newcomers like the Urban Assassin, Joshua Benjamin. This division is actually quite rich in talent. As you can see, these two going at it toe-to-toe here this evening. Lassiter Roberts, of course, in the black and purple trim, while Joshua Benjamin, the young man with the red hair and the red and black trim on his tights and boots, and now going at it toe-to-toe with the 8-time High Flyers champion. And I'm going to tell you what, ladies and gents, he is going off here as he is taking it straight to his opponent here this evening. Joshua Benjamin going up against another former world champion here with us in NCW. And he's looking to hold his own, but we'll see if he can do so here. Look out! Here comes Lassiter Roberts. Got him. About to hook him in that submission, but he was immediately told by senior referee Jeff Bobcat that he had to release that hold as he was already tied up in the ropes. Lassiter Roberts was looking to keep it locked on, but he listened to the referee, and this matchup continues here. That pinfall attempt gets him nowhere, and this matchup continues. Lassiter Roberts, Joshua Benjamin, king of the High Flyers, going toe-to-toe with the Urban Assassin. Powerbomb there to Joshua Benjamin. He ain't looking to stop there. Nice knee drop there by Lassiter Roberts to follow up. Lassiter now getting reversed by Joshua Benjamin here. Look at this half Nelson inside out, dumping him on his head with that. Ladies and gentlemen, nonetheless, Joshua Benjamin getting worked up here. Got him in the corner. Big time high flying clothesline. He's not done. Hits the ropes. Ducks under. Big time clothesline again. Follows it up with a kip up. And look at that. Both of these men kip up back to back here. Got him up inside out. Pump handle gut buster. And just like that, the king of the High Flyers is looking good here, ladies and gentlemen. He is begging Joshua Benjamin to his feet from the apron, looking to fly. Big time forward, but he does not connect there. The Urban Assassin to sidestep that, back off here, and he's got some distance. Oh, the Urban Assassin with a dragon cutter out of nowhere. 1, 2, 3, and just like that, Joshua Benjamin debuting his new move, that dragon cutter, to pick up his first victory, or excuse me, his first victory in singles competition over Lassiter Roberts right here this evening. Congratulations. congratulations to Joshua Benjamin. Look at that dragon cutter, center of the ring, flying dragon cutter out of nowhere. 1, 2, and 3. The Urban Assassin walks away with the victory. Your winner here this evening, Joshua Benjamin. This young cruiserweight is on the rise, ladies and gentlemen. Watch out, he's one of the high favorites to win Rise to Stardom Season 8. We shall see if he can walk away with the victory in that tournament in the coming future. Until then, here tonight, your winner, Joshua Benjamin. Congratulations to him here this evening on the Christmas Eve edition of Monday Night Mayhem. Alright fans, coming up next on NCW's Monday Night Mayhem, we revisit a rivalry from NCW's Oblivion 4. These two men going at it once again here tonight in the co-main event of the Christmas Eve edition of Monday Night Mayhem. We have the Beast Cody Ford going one-on-one with the former NCW New Generation Champion, Danny Black. Here we go. Danny Harris, Cody Ford. One-on-one, these two look to go at it right here tonight inside the Hell in a Cell. As this rivalry continues, we remember, fans, that Cody Ford was the one who failed to capture the New Generation Championship from Danny Harris at Oblivion 4 back in October, November. Now, here tonight on NCW's Monday Night Mayhem, these two look to go at it again live here tonight from Pensacola, Florida. Here we go, the first man making his way down to the ring. He is the one and only, the Beast, Cody Ford. Hailing from North Carolina, Cody Ford, something else as of late, changing up his attire, obviously, as well. He says he's a black belt in call. That's why he's wearing the black belt. I don't even know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. I've never even heard that term, but nonetheless, it's the Beast, and he kind of makes it up as he goes along. However, the Beast here tonight going up against an old foe in Danny Harris. And it was actually Danny Harris who defeated the Beast, Cody Ford, ending his undefeated streak at Oblivions and putting down Cody Ford. Now the streaks are getting few and far between, but we move on here through this historical Nightmare Championship Wrestling. Nonetheless, here we go. Here this evening, our co-main event. It is a Hell in a Cell match. Since Oblivion, Danny Harris has actually moved on and lost the New Generation title to Patrick Bam Bam Pierre. And now, this of course, a singles exhibition between two non-champions here with us in NCW. Both men looking to prove something here tonight. Beast Cody Ford, of course, has been in a couple Hell in a Cells. We've seen him in one-on-one with Crush back in 2015. We saw him fight the general manager for his job back in 2010. He's got a lot of experience inside the cell. So now, going one-on-one here this evening in the co-main event against Danny Harris. His opponent making his way down to the ring, the creepy, crawly man himself. I'm gonna tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, if this is Christmas Eve edition, then you better get ready for Silent Night, because here he is on his way down to the ring. He is a former NCW New Generation Champion in his own right, the one and only, the Afflicted One, the voice of the outcast, the hardcore god, the one and only Danny Harris. As of late, Danny Harris has taken a turn for definitely a different path, if you will, changing up his attire, changing up a lot about himself Doesn't really speak that much anymore. We haven't gotten him to get an interview since he walked in the door, and he certainly doesn't look like he wants to give one now. You can't exactly look at him and think that he's the most friendly individual that you want to interview. Nonetheless, he is an awesome talent to have here with us in NCW. Definitely one of the greatest talents that we have on the roster. Everybody's wondering, when will it be Danny Harris's time to challenge for the World Heavyweight title? And right here tonight, you got to believe if he can conquer the beast inside the Hell in a Cell, it will set him up for a future title shot, perhaps, down the line. Danny Harris, of course, will be challenging for the World Championship, as a matter of fact, at the next Click Per-View Aftermath. I'm sorry about the fans, I skipped over that in my notes somehow. Nonetheless, the #1 contender now taking on the Beast inside the Hell in a Cell. The bell has sounded. These two meet in the center of the ring, and an unceremoniously bit of strikes here by Danny Harris to open up this matchup. Look out. Snapdragon suplex there to the Beast, and Cody Ford already looks dazed early in this matchup. Cody Ford now getting struck to pieces here. Oh, and he strikes back with a high super kick of his own. The big man going for a big-time super kick, and that right there changed the entire complexity of this matchup. Look at this, and now the Beast going off with the chops, but now Danny Harris, you do not want to get in a striking battle with Danny Harris, probably one of the best pure strikers we have here with us in the Land of the Nightmare, if not in the entire community as a whole. And he has the Beast well scouted here, now picking him up in the center of the ring, and look at this, Danny Harris now, yet again, slapping the Beast's chest to pieces here. Cody Ford, who's been looking for a victory as of late, the only victory he's actually found as of late is one for the Battle Royal Championship, which came in very late in one of the 30-man rules. Nonetheless, here in the singles affair, Danny Harris is just striking him to pieces here, putting him in the corner once again, and Danny Harris, the god of hardcore, not even electing to use a weapon or even get outside and deal with this demonic structure. Super kick to the back of the legs, and Danny Harris, beautiful foot stamp there, pushing him into the mat, and that is a beautiful maneuver there. Now picking up his downed opponent, Danny Harris nails him with that beautiful maneuver, sending a message to Matsuda Tanaka, using his ultimatum here against the Beast, and then, oh, look at this, Cody Ford to reverse that spinning decapitation maneuver there. Oh my goodness, that would have taken his head off. Instead, the Beast fires back with a Ray Lewis slam. Cody Ford now taking a moment as he's in control. Oh, kicking the downed opponent once again to keep him down, and now it looks like Cody Ford is telling him, look at that. Oh, the malice of the Beast to step on his fingers first before kicking him in the back of the arm. Now, the Beast has plenty of, oh my goodness, with plenty of room. The mark of the Beast, he's going for the pin. 1, 2, and no. Danny Harris to get a shoulder up. This matchup will not be going down quite that easily between the Beast and Danny Harris. And now, Cody Ford has punched his ticket, and he's taking him for a ride on these Beast plexes. 2 there. And he is not done, swiveling the hips for a third deadlift. Oh, man. Gut wrench suplex. Danny Harris is not looking good inside the cell. Beautiful knees over and over again there by Cody Ford. Now Ford in control, at least momentarily. Danny Harris gets up, snap German suplex as soon as he gets to his feet. The Beast had him well scouted, and now he's going to follow up with a deadlift power bomb from the downed position here. Good Lord. Big time burial leg drop, and it doesn't look like the Beast is done here. Hits the ropes, comes back, taunts to the crowd. Oh, man. And drops another. Now going for the pin off of that. One. No, only a kick out there. And look at that. This matchup will continue here inside the cell. Neither man rolling to the outside quite thus far. But it looks like Danny Harris is done fighting inside the ring. Oh, man. And a forearm knocks the Beast into the cell wall. And ladies and gentlemen, now it looks like the God of Hardcore is about to get extreme. Oh, man. Look at that. Beast using his bigger frame, if you will, to just manhandle Danny Harris here. Before throwing him back into the ring. And Cody Ford now in complete control. Look at this. Got him up once again for another Ray Lewis. Down goes Danny Harris. Well, he's electing to go for the pin off his signature maneuver there. 1, 2, and no. Danny Harris will not be going down quite that easily, fans. This matchup has been back and forth. The Beast, who has not ever beaten Danny Harris, and look out, nails him there with the mark of the Beast in the center of the ring. 1, 2, 3, and Cody Ford puts down Danny Harris here, shattering his dreams before going into the next matchup where he will challenge Matsuda Tanaka. There you see, he used the ultimatum against the Beast here to send a message to the world champion. Perhaps he was too distracted here as he went down to not 1, but 2. Mark of the Beast here this evening. Beautiful maneuvers back and forth, but at the end of the day, only one man can win this matchup, and it turned out to be the Beast, Cody Ford. Congratulations to Cody Ford on his victory here tonight inside the Hell in a Cell versus one of his nemesis of 2K18, Danny Harris. Whether you love him or you hate him, fans, the Beast scores a victory here tonight over the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with our main event of the evening, an 8-man ladder tag team matchup. 4-on-4, that is. Not a fatal 4-way, but a 2 teams of 4 men on each team going at it here tonight. First of all, we got Matsuda, the world champion. We got the New Gen champ Patrick Pierre, the newly crowned Battle Royal champion Rick Stu, and Valak on one team, along with Fear the Beard, Alex Hunter, the #1 contender to the Twitch television title, Jonathan Hale, as well as the World Tag Team Champions of Shadow Nation, Mike Watts and Marcus Starr on the other team. This is our main event of Monday Night Mayhem, right here tonight on the Christmas Eve edition. Live here tonight from Pensacola, Florida, here with our main event this evening. So here we go. Our first man making his way down to the ring for this 8-man tag ladder match. First that I believe we've ever seen here in NCW. On our Christmas Eve edition, the main event will feature 3 different champions, 4 men, of course, holding those illustrious titles, and the first of which, making his way down to the ring, he is the 2K18 Eliminatio winner. He is the one, the only, the NCW World Heavyweight Champion, hailing from Osaka, Japan, Matsuda Tanaka. Matsuda Tanaka won that championship against Ian Gray on the grandest stage of them all, Oblivion 4. 2 months ago, been holding that championship ever since, and now here tonight taking his rightful place inside the main event once again. Matsuda Tanaka, no stranger to main events this far into his career. He's actually main evented NCW quite a few times here with us, and especially here with us on Monday Night Mayhem. Nonetheless, the ultimate Matsuda Tanaka, your world heavyweight champion, making his way down to the ring for this 8-man tag ladder match. So he finds himself in the main event here tonight, but he knows moving forward he has Danny Harris at Aftermath, and it is certainly gonna be a gnarly matchup to say the least. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Matsuda Tanaka ready to roll here this evening, ready to go. This, of course, will not involve any of the championships that the champions hold in this matchup. This, of course, an 8-man tag exhibition. Good old good guys versus bad guys right here. Monday Night Mayhem, one team, of course, led by this man, your current NCW World Heavyweight Champion, Matsuda Tanaka. The Dragon of the East holding that NCW World Heavyweight Championship proudly after winning that illustrious Eliminatio Gauntlet Series inside the Chambers, to go on and challenge Ian Gray and walk away with the championship. Definitely an awesome showing by Matsuda Tanaka, and he looks to continue his title reign here through 2K19. Speaking of title reign, the next man making his way down to the ring, here he is, your newly crowned NCW New Generation Champion, Patrick Bam Bam Pierre, a former Rise to Stardom winner, a former NCW High Flyers champion, a former NCW Hardcore champion, a former NCW Twitch television champion, and now NCW New Generation Champion. It has been quite a ride to watch Patrick Pierre's NCW career just roller coaster all over the place and collecting titles all along the way. The rightly deserving NCW New Generation Champion has now entered the ring, and he is looking to do battle in this 8-man tag ladder match. He actually will not be defending his championship at Aftermath. Instead, he will meet Noah Todd and 4 others for a 6-man High Flyers title match in a ladder match as well. So you got to believe that Patrick Bam Bam Pierre certainly getting ready for the ladder match here at the next Click Per View Aftermath here tonight on Monday Night Mayhem, as he finds himself in an 8-man tag situation. See, when it comes to the next Click Per View, he's going to be all alone. But here tonight, he's got 3 partners, including the next man making his way down to the ring, the newly crowned NCW Battle Royal Champion, the Rampage and Redneck himself, Rick Stew. Rick Stew was already booked to be in the main event here this evening. It wasn't even planned that he would be holding the NCW Battle Royal Championship, but he joins what they call a champions team here tonight. And the tag team champions don't take too kindly to that, as they find themselves on the opposite team. But nonetheless, here he is, your newly crowned NCW Battle Royal Champion, Rick Stew. The current and 3-time Battle Royal Champion. Rick Stew will go on to the next Click Per View. Well, he will defend that title in a 30-man over-the-top rope Battle Royal. We will see if he can walk away with that Battle Royal Championship Rick Stew certainly been doing great in the Battle Royal Championship, but here tonight booked in the main event as well. You got to believe NCW management believes in Rick Stew, and they certainly want him to do well. As you can see, they got him in the main event here tonight, and now the final man making his way down to the ring to join his three partners here this evening. Through the smoke and fog, you find a darkness that is actually a hero. And here he is, hailing from Dublin, Ireland, the man who puts the nightmare in NCW. He is the one and only Valak Adrian Adams. The Irish Outlaw, the Irish Hand Grenade, the Irish Nightmare, you call him what you will, he's here with us here tonight in the main event. Now, he knows what it's like to challenge for the World Championship, as at the last Click Per View Game Over, he actually challenged Matsuda Tanaka. Those two had a great showing, handshake at the end, but David Newcomb would show up and bust that all up, beating up the champion and just leaving him lying there. And that's how the pay-per-view would end up going off the air. Nonetheless, the one and only Valak Adrian Adams on his way down to the ring, a former, I believe, two-time world champion and a former global champion. To his credit, he has held world championships here with us in AEW, multiple tag team titles, or a single tag team title reign with David Newcomb back in 2015. I mentioned he was, at one point, the longest reigning High Flyers champion. He had that record set back in 2015, but Noah Todd would end up snapping that record last year, and he still holds that title till this point. Valak will be going into that six-man ladder match with Patrick Van Pierre, Noah Todd, Cody Ford, Skull King, and Lassiter Roberts all make up that six-man ladder match for the Flyers Championship. They're going to see who's the greatest High Flyers champion of all time, as they're bringing big guns, and they're booking all six of the men who have carried the division for the last decade. And now, first of their opponents to make his way down to the ring. Here he is, the one and only Jonathan Hale. Jonathan Hale, an awesome talent we've seen as he took out the Deputy Razorhawk. He hasn't been seen here in 2K18 because Jonathan Hale has retired him, apparently. Nonetheless, Hale moves on, and we know what he's doing in the next Click Per View. He is the #1 contender to Huey Blunt's, his former tag team partner. He attacked him viciously after losing in the tag team championship, thus turning heel and showing everyone that Jonathan Hale is no slouch, if you will, until the Deadshot Jay Constanelli, who's not even under contract, would end up showing up and saving Huey Blunt. The two of them would put the boots to Jonathan Hale and then taunt in the ring. Nonetheless, Jonathan Hale named the #1 contender after those actions for Huey Blunt and his Twitch television title. And those two will meet at the next Click Per View Aftermath. As for right here tonight, Jonathan Hale leads this team, if you will, against the Champions team, air quotations. Jonathan Hale certainly knows what he wants to accomplish here with us in the Land of the Nightmare. It's just a matter of getting it done. And I'm going to tell you what, Jonathan Hale, who's had an okay career thus far since starting out, didn't win Rise to Stardom, ended up going into a rivalry with Noah Todd, which in my opinion established Jonathan Hale. his partner. Making his way down to the ring, hailing from Scotland, the master of the bullet knee, fear the beard. Here he is, the one and only Alex Hunter. Now, Alex Hunter did go on to win a Rise to Stardom, ended up winning Rise to Stardom Season 7, I believe. Nonetheless, here he is, Rise to Stardom Season 6, perhaps. Nonetheless, here he is, ready to join his team here tonight. And I'm going to tell you what, this guy who is a former tag team champion with Alex McNabb, took out McNabb with that surprising super kick, turning on his partner. He's got a lot in common with Jonathan Hale, and these two teaming up here in the main event. These two could quite possibly be the future of NCW as a whole. Awesome technicians and high flyers that they are. Alex Hunter and Jonathan Hale teaming up here tonight in a rare sighting. Now, their partners on the way down to the ring. The only teammates on this team that actually hold championship gold, as good as Alex Hunter and Jonathan Hale are, they do not hold a championship belt at this time, even though they're both getting title shots, I believe, in the future. Nonetheless, here are their partners making their way down to the ring. They are the NCW World Tag Team Champions, the team of Marcus Starr and Mike Watts. Shadow Nation. Shadow Nation, your World Tag Team Champions, and have been since NCW's Oblivion 4. Now, these men who have held the title now requested a tag team gauntlet, where all teams are drawn at random, and I believe it is 7 teams going into this tag team gauntlet. Nonetheless, all these men going to fight it out, and we're going to find out who is going to walk away with the tag team titles. Now, remember, fans, the rules are a little crazy to a gauntlet series with the title on the line. It's not just whoever wins the last match, even though it essentially is that, but whenever the tag team champions, Marcus Starr and Mike Watts, enter the gauntlet, from that point on, the titles are on the line every match from thereafter in the series of the gauntlet. So if they come in first, then every match will be for the tag team titles. Nonetheless, these 8 men clash in the center of the ring. There's a lot of future and current stars here in this matchup. You better believe there are some badasses. Rick Stu, Mark Storm, meanwhile, Alex Hunter and Patrick Bam Bam Pierre meet in the center of the ring. Jonathan Hale and Valid Trade Bros, while Marcus Starr meets the champion Matsuda Tanaka. Look at him. Maneuvers all over the ring, and down goes Jonathan Hale. Mike Watts, the first man to spill to the outside. Looks like he's back here. Nice innovative facebuster there by the New Generation champion, Patrick Bam Bam Pierre. 8 men in the match. That's definitely a little harder to call, but not good. Nonetheless, clothesline. Out goes Matsuda Tanaka. He spills to the outside. Marcus Starr has Rick Stu well grounded inside the ring. And look at Jonathan Hale showing off his technicality and his beautiful skills there with that neck breaker. Valak rolls to the outside. Meanwhile, we got Marcus Starr going at it with Rick Stu. Mike Watts is looking like he's going to be the first man to collect a ladder. Jonathan Hale going after the world champion Matsuda Matsuda puts him down with a combination. Now, Rick Stu alone in the ring here with the tag team champions as the New Gen champ comes in for backup. Here comes. Oh. Man, Patrick Bam Bam Pierre put him down with a purple face buster. Meanwhile, air raid neckbreaker on the outside too. The future, or what could be the future Twitch television champion, Jonathan Hayden. 8-man tag ladder match. And oh, look out, Rick Stu gets laid out by his own tag team partner, Valak. He's just swinging for the fences inside that ring. Clothesline, and down goes Patrick Bam Bam Pierre. Oh, face buster there by Watts, nearly on the ladder. Rick Stu coming to the outside to the aid of the world champion. These two have actually been growing quite close. Oh man, Rick Stu and Matsuda Tanaka, that is. Meanwhile, we got Mike Watts at the top of the ladder with Alex Hunter up there to help him here. Looks like trying to help him pull down the briefcase. Marcus Starr and Jonathan Hale looking like they're clearing house here. Meanwhile, New Gen champ comes in the ring and the ladder gets tipped over. Alex Hunter puts down the world champion. Patrick Bam Bam Pierre snatches his opponent down from the briefcase. Matsuda and Valak are laid out, leaving only the New Gen champ and the Battle Royal champ with the same team in the ring. And Alex Hunter, beautiful series of shots there. Look at him. Jonathan Hale trying to sail across the ring, almost hitting his own tag team partners in the process. Nice neckbreaker there to the New Gen champ by Hawk. Excuse me, by the Nighthawk, that is, Jonathan Hale. And oh my goodness, the tag team champions are taking apart Valak here. Alex Hunter at the top of the ladder. The only one who can stop him is Matsuda. Oh man, and the ladder gets knocked down there by that big time, big boot by Marcus Starr. Alex Hunter, who is dangling from that briefcase, drops down, and he's lucky Mike Rollins was nice enough to move that ladder out of the way, because he nailed himself on that ladder. He would definitely been hurt. Nonetheless, this matchup continues. Our main event here on Monday Night Mayhem. We're going to find out which team is going to walk away the winners here. This 8-man tag ladder match. This thing is all over the place. Going for that big boot there. Patrick Bam Bam Pierre sidesteps it. Meanwhile, look out. Oh, Irish Pride DDT, and down goes Mike Watts. Leaving only Marcus Starr in the ring as he eats an Irish Pride DDT as well. The champions team is going off, just taking apart one half of the tag champs here. Meanwhile, Alex Hunter, instead of saving him here, is looking to set the ladder up and go for the win. Instead, Matsuda says, no, get out of the ring. The world champion has thrown him out. Jonathan Hale and the New Generation champion continue their bout on the outside. Meanwhile, Matsuda and Valak are destroying Marcus Starr here. And Mike Watts is nowhere to be found as he is laid out on the outside there. Goodness, look out, a spear through the barricade as the New Generation champion is going off here in this Christmas Eve main event. He is looking to wreck the halls here as Patrick Bam Bam Pierre spears Jonathan Hale through the barricade. World champion swinging for the fences here. Nice snap dragon suplex there Tiger suplex from behind. Meanwhile, the tag team champions trying to fend off. Ooh, Valak and Matsuda Tanaka, but no, they cannot. The ring is cleared, and Patrick Pierre is the only member of his team that was not in the ring at that time. It looked like that's a perfect time to set the ladder up. And it looks like the world champion is going to do just that. Look out, we got guys fighting all over here. Look out for Jonathan Hale. Oh my God, he powerbombed him into the post. Matsuda Tanaka, meanwhile, in the ring, trying to pull down the briefcase. Alex Hunter is chucked unceremoniously out of the ring. Marcus Starr, the only man desperately needs a reversal and finally gets one here. Now, look at that. Patrick Pierre pushing the ladder out of the way of the world champion, getting his revenge with that powerbomb into the ladder. Valley on the outside and down. Matsuda in the ring with the new gen champion, Patrick Bam Bam Pierre. Matsuda now setting up the ladder. Looks like Rick Stu gets taken to the inside. Oh, and banged off this apron there. Beautiful flying knee to follow, but Matsuda at the top of the ladder. Can he walk away with the victory for his team as Valak is disposing of Mike Watts? Look out! Irish Pride DDT on the apron as Matsuda pulls down the briefcase, signaling the end of this 8-man tag match ladder fiasco here. Good Lord, ladies and gentlemen. This was turmoil. This was all over the place. This was deadly. And at the end of the day, look at that. Bang! A beautiful diamond cutter off the top of the ladder. Look at that lightning rod that I missed. Apparently was outside the ring. Alex Hunter hitting his finisher. Or excuse me, he doesn't want to call it that anymore. He wants to call it the finisher. So he hits the finisher. Nonetheless, your winners here this evening, the good guys. Here on Christmas Eve, your new generation champion, Patrick Bam Bam Pierre, your Battle Royal champion, Rick Stu, along with Valak, Adrian Adams, and Matsuda Tanaka, the NCW World Champion. All these men needed a victory moving into NCW's aftermath. Fans, thank you for joining us. That's all we got for you here this evening. Congratulations to the winning team here in the main event. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays, and we will catch you next time on Nightmare Championship Wrestling. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, good fight and good night.